rebel Barca. Caius Terentius Varro, special ambassador of the Roman Senate.
My brothers Mago and Hasdrubal.
I think you know why I'm here. It's come to our attention that you've made military threats against the city of Saguntum.
I have.
Saguntum is an ally of Rome.
Saguntum is a city in Spain. If this was a city on Roman soil, what would you do?
Peace or war? Which shall you choose, Carthage? Peace or war? Let Rome decide. War.
We're going over the Alps.
50,000 men across the mountains.
Never in his wildest dreams would the Roman think us capable of such audacity.
That's what you get for trusting savages. Now, how are we going to get through? This can't be. We plan to fight him in Spain.
Or is his target Rome?
Why have we stopped?
The way is blocked.
Who is this family fate smiles so kindly upon?
Their name is Scipio, one of Rome's most noble families.
May I remind you all that Hannibal's army is 100 miles from Rome?
Well, then we must fight them. Fight them until we destroy them.
On the journey south, illness had eaten into me in a way that no enemy could.
Do they really think they can outfight us this way?
They know a hungry army is a weak army.
We have to find a way to draw them in for an attack.
Where's the damn healer?
He's on his way, my brother.
We don't need a battlefield to defeat these Romans. I want their houses burned to the ground, their crops, their fields, everything that makes the Roman feel safe. I want it reduced to ash.
Except Fabius. I want his property to remain untouched.
Then let's see how secure he feels once those around him start to lose everything.
So, Fabius, how would you say your strategy is progressing?
He is trying to provoke you. Don't let him.
It's not your land going up in smoke.
The infection is very deep.
Can anything be done?
I'm sorry.
Then leave me. Get out.
Will I lose it?
Yes. I am sorry.
They may take it as an ill omen. It's not an ill omen.
Of course not.
Do you understand what it means to be a citizen of Rome, Scipio? It means whoever you are, wherever you go, people know that if you're attacked or mistreated, the whole might of Rome can be brought to bear in your defense. It is a unique privilege.
I understand.
This barbarian sets an example to every other half-breed and savage that Rome is to be trifled with. I speak out of turn. You're loyal to Fabius.
Fabius is my commanding officer. Whoever held that rank would command my loyalty.
Fabius humiliates Rome.
My friend lacks your discipline, Scipio. Please forgive his outburst. He does perhaps raise an interesting point, though. But feel free to speak plainly, Scipio. You're among friends here.
Our present tactics make us look weak to our friends and allies. Hannibal is laughing at us. This is not the way Rome should conduct itself.
So, if circumstances were somehow to change, you would be in favor of engaging the barbarians?
I would. Under the right leadership.
Well, my friend, perhaps the way of Fabius will not be the way of Rome for much longer. Fabius's dictatorship is coming to an end. I myself am standing for consul. And then perhaps we shall find another way of dealing with our problem.
خلال 6 أشهر حقق فارو طموحه وتم انتخابه قنصلا. انتهت فترة ديكتاتورية فيبيوس وانتهت معه سياسته بعدم محاربة حنبعل. تم تعيين سكيبيو بمنصب رفيع في هذا النظام الجديد. انضم إلى أكبر جيش شهدته روما وسار معه ليواجه حنبعل. سوف تكون المعركة الناتجة عن ذلك من أفظع المعارك.
It looks like 8 legions. 85,000 men.
Are you beginning to miss Fabius, Gisco?
85,000. It's the largest army Rome has ever assembled.
They've come as one, we'll kill them as one.
They're well trained, they'll be hard to break.
Discipline can be a flaw as well as a virtue.
Yes.
The Romans are trained to fight in one way only, which makes them predictable. We'll present them with the unexpected and watch them fall apart. Just go. You're afraid.
Of course not.
Don't be. There are 80,000 Romans out there. But not one of them is called Gisco.
This is ideal. We'll pitch our forces there, on that bank. We'll be protected by the river on our right and the hills on our left. There'll be no chance of a surprise attack. And this cavalry won't be able to get round behind us.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Paulus, we're almost twice his number. We'll condense our troops into a mass of sword and shield and smash through the center of his front line. And we'll see what this barbarian is really made of. My only worry is whether he'll actually fight.
Oh, he'll fight.
We're outnumbered, and the Romans have chosen a battlefield that plays to the strengths of its infantry. It's a wise choice, but it's not as wise as they think. Our forces will be arranged like this, at the outside of a bow, strong yet flexible. Mago, you will command this line. I can't emphasize enough its importance to this battle. The Romans will see our battle formation, but they will not fear us. They will have the confidence that comes only with greater numbers, and we will let them believe.
Remember, their greatest strength can also be their greatest weakness.
Just before our lines engage, I want you, Mahabal, to charge their cavalry.
Advance!
When they see our cavalry advance, they will respond. Whatever your losses, you must drive them back and sow complete confusion.
Keep advancing!
We will suffer terrible losses as we press home the attack, but you must drive them back.
Romans will respond by throwing forward another wave of infantry. They have superior numbers and they will use them.
Legions of Rome! To glory!
My brother, and give your ground slowly. Breaks, which it must, the Romans will be sucked in. They'll throw forward more and more troops.
Forward the reserve!
At this point, the Romans will think they have won. Let them taste victory. Before we mobilize our hidden reserves, to swing around, block them off on either flank. They will be surrounded on three sides. They will have nowhere to go but backwards. You'll return with your cavalry and cut them off. There will be no mercy. It was the greatest battlefield victory of all time. 60,000 Romans perished at our sword. Cream of military and political leadership completely wiped out in a single day. A victory greater than that of Alexander or any hero who walked this earth before me. And yet, I felt no sense of triumph.
كانت كاناي أحلك لحظة في تاريخ الجمهورية الرومانية. خلال ساعات قليلة تمكن حنبعل من محو روما وكل ما تمثله. خطوته الثانية سوف تحدد نتيجة الحرب ومسار التاريخ.
We should move soon. To Rome. My men could ride before dawn.
We're not going to Rome.
What?
It's over. We've won.
No. Not until Rome is destroyed, ripped apart, annihilated.
Why? For what? We're not savages! Rome is on its knees. We don't need to tear apart the city just to prove we've won! We're not going any farther. Marble. It's over.
So the gods haven't given everything to one man. You know how to win, Hannibal. But you don't know how to use a victory.
What do you propose?
We shall present Rome with terms for their surrender.
كانت كاناي ثالث انتصار عظيم على الأراضي الرومانية. بقوانين الحروب القديمة فإن هذا يعتبر كافيا ليضمن له النصر التام على روما، ولكن روما لم تكن مستعدة لتقبل الهزيمة.
I shan't recriminate. I shan't lay blame. But I shall say this. If Rome is to survive, we need a new army. Now. I will lower the age of enrollment to 17 and reduce the property qualifications for military service. And I'll go further. I'm declaring an amnesty to all criminals and slaves willing to fight under the Roman standard. We will find soldiers anywhere we can. We will use whatever resources we have. And if that means stripping the temples of weapons and armor, those we have dedicated to the gods, then so be it.
That is sacrilege.
It is sense. The gods do not need those weapons. We do. No more pitched battles. No more grand gestures. We will grind the barbarian down little by little, day by day, until he is but dust. As I advised us to do right from the start. Arrogance and pride have brought us to where we are today. But this is not a fight about honor, or glory, or promotion. This is a fight to the death for the survival of Rome.
She was supposed to capitulate.
Do you seriously expect surrender from Rome? We wander this country at will.
We destroy whatever force they set against us. We've defeated them in battle 3 times! The Romans cannot go on producing new troops forever, nor raising new leaders overnight. By all the rules and conventions of war, she should be finished!
Did we
play by the rules.
Brother, I want you to return to Carthage.
Why?
To persuade the Senate to send more men so we can finish the job we started. We're going to take Italy city by city until Rome is so completely surrounded by hostile territory that they will be forced to surrender.
These are the rings of Roman senators who've already fallen to our sword. They are the symbols of our many victories over Rome. What we need now is more men, so that we can finish this war once and for all.
Well, there go Barca. If the Romans are very nearly vanquished by your brother's heroic forces, why does he now seek our help?
With fresh supplies and more men, this campaign would be over.
I seem to recall that your brother assured us that his conquest would be a quick affair. How long has it been now? 3 years. And what have you to show for it? This campaign is over, my friend. Hannibal's army in Italy will receive no further assistance from this Senate. And furthermore, I move that you, Mago Barca, be appointed to command those reinforcements that we are dispatching to Spain.
Won, and won, and won again. But they send troops and supplies anywhere but to Hannibal.
His enemies are more powerful. The jealousy against him is stronger than ever.
As soon as the situation stabilizes in Spain, I will return to Hannibal. And take with me all the troops I can.
If they are ready to abandon him because of his success, what will they do if he really fails?
Pray that he does not fail.
دون حصول حنبعل على الإمدادات لم يتمكن جيشه من محاربة الرومان، وتم عزله لمدة 17 عاما. أصبحت روما أقوى، وكانت لديها خطة لمحاولة إنهاء الحرب مع حنبعل.
What is it that cannot wait until tomorrow, Scipio?
I have a proposal.
Well, so I gather.
We've been fighting Hannibal for 9 years. And you have given Rome a shield which the enemy cannot seem to break. You have held Hannibal.
Yes, what's your point?
Victory comes not by the shield, but at the point of a sword.
Those are very pretty words, Scipio. But we made exactly the same mistake before, and it brought us to the edge of destruction.
Only a fool would make the same mistake twice. I say we keep the shield you have given us, but we take an invasion force to Spain. While Hannibal is occupied here, we'll rout the Carthaginians there. It's exactly what he did to us.
And who will lead this new army? Aren't you a little young to lead an army under the standard of Rome? You know the rules.
And you, Fabius, know how to break them.
I'm sorry, Scipio. I don't think for one moment Rome would take the risk.
ولكن فيبيوس قلل من رغبة روما في الانتهاء من الحرب مع حنبعل. بما أن سكيبيو كان يراقب حنبعل جيدا لمدة 9 سنوات، فهو على استعداد تام ليثبت كم تعلم منه.
We must always ask ourselves, what does the enemy least expect? And then we should do it. His brothers will expect us to engage him in open battle, as we have always done. But we shall not. Instead, we shall do exactly what Hannibal failed to do in Italy. We'll go straight for their capital. New Carthage is our goal. We will lure their defenses away and ambush them. Then we shall sack the city. There will be no mercy.
بينما هاجم سكيبيو إسبانيا، كان لدى الرجل الوحيد القادر على الدفاع عنها أوامر بالبقاء في إيطاليا دون حول ولا قوة ليتمكن من تقديم المساعدة.
General, I do not see good portents in the entrails of this beast.
Well, look harder. I'm getting tired of your constant gloom.
You would not have me lie to you, General.
I'd have you cut open and put on this tray if it would help me, priest.
Why disbelieve the guts? The war is no longer here. Scipio is in Spain, winning victory after victory over our territories while we rot here. Is this how it all ends, Hannibal?
I'll summon my brother.
Hasdrubal?
He doubted me, as do you. But together we can make a stand against Rome.
And the Senate will never...
Damn the Senate! I'll not be dictated to by them. I'll not be told what I may or may not do by cowards.
I hadn't seen my brother Hasdrubal for almost 11 years. I requested that he brought his army from Spain to reinforce me, and he sent word that he was on his way.
I hope soared, because together I knew we'd be invincible.
Problem was, so did Fabius.
His two armies plan to meet in Umbria. Good. Let us prepare to welcome him.
Steady, man! Steady!
Thousand lives are in your hands.
They would follow you, brother.
Is this how it all ends, Hannibal?
They'll follow you to their death.
I will be an enemy.
بموت أخيه تلاشت جميع آمال حنبعل بالانتصار على الأراضي الرومانية. عاد سكيبيو منتصرا من حملته العسكرية في إسبانيا. الآن لديه طموح أكبر من هذا.
Roman senators, I thank you. But there is more glory to be had. The conquest of Spain alone will not win us this war. To rid our country of the Carthaginian invader, we must take the fight to Africa, to Carthage itself. Strike Carthage, and they will call Hannibal back to protect his homeland. And on African soil, I will defeat him.
تماما كما هدد حنبعل في الماضي عظمة روما، سوف يستعد سكيبيو الآن لسحق قرطاج.
We face the greatest crisis in the last 40 years, when the enemy treads on our soil and threatens our very existence. All measures must now be taken to ensure the security of the homeland.
Should we not then recall Hannibal Barca from Italy?
It is due in no small measure to Hannibal Barca that we find ourselves in this predicament. Had he not ventured on this fool's errand in Italy, had he not deprived Spain of its defences and given comfort to our enemy.
كان قرار المجلس بعدم استدعاء حنبعل عبارة عن كارثة. بهزيمة ساحقة تم تدمير القوات القرطاجية في معركة السهول العظيمة. ظل حنبعل في المنفى لمدة عام آخر إلى أن تم استدعاؤه في النهاية ليدافع عن قرطاج ولينقذ سمعة السياسيين الذين خانوه سابقا. ولكن القدر كان ضده منذ البداية.
We're losing our allies to Rome.
Scipio is not stupid. He's using exactly the same tactics we used on him, sapping our strength by stealing our allies.
Those allies include Numidian cavalry.
How many?
4,000.
So we're outnumbered in cavalry. Our one true advantage. All we have is an army of raw, untrained recruits.
We still have you, General.
And I have you, and by the gods, I'll need you. Scipio's pitched at Zama.
Yes.
I'll need to know his exact numbers and disposition. Soon.
These beasts are young, General. They'll need training.
Well, you've never let me down yet, Vandikar.
General. We thought we were dead, General. But they just showed us around the camp.
They showed you around the camp?
We were taken around by Scipio. By Scipio himself.
A Scipio?
We thought we were dead men. We thought they'd kill us. But he, the general, he just showed us around the camp.
What did he show you?
Everything.
His Numidian cavalry?
Yes. That's what the Romans showed us first.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sorry, General.
You did what you were sent to do.
I can ask nothing more. You can go back to your units.
What is he trying to do? Is he trying to warn us off or get us to fight?
I don't know. I want to talk to him.
تقابل حنبعل وسكيبيو وجها لوجه لأول مرة في سهول زاما.
This battle can serve no purpose, Scipio.
I've always sought to understand you. To understand a mind that takes such risks. So it comes as some surprise to hear of Hannibal Barca running from a fight. Rome won't believe it.
Too many people have died already. Pointless slaughter of fine men on both sides can be avoided.
No. If there's one thing I've learned, it is that a war must be finished. Utterly. I have you to thank for that lesson.
You have me to thank for everything you have become, Scipio. Were it not for me, I wonder, would you even command an army at all? I made you.
You caused me to be. It's not the same thing. If you had taken Rome when its doors were open to you, we wouldn't be standing here now. You didn't finish it then, so I finish it now.
Don't make this personal.
This was personal from the moment you set foot on Roman soil.
Then tomorrow we shall decide the course of our history.
وقعت المعركة في زاما على بعد 160 كيلومترا جنوبي قرطاج. خلال 16 عاما من المعارك مع روما لم يخسر حنبعل معركة واحدة. جمع حنبعل جيشا مكونا من 50,000 رجل متفوقا على جيش سكيبيو الذي يصل عدده إلى 30,000 جندي. كان لديه 80 فيلا على استعداد للهجوم لمرة واحدة فقط على جنود المشاة الرومان. ولكن سكيبيو توقع تحركات حنبعل. في آخر لحظة وبعد انطلاق الفيلة فتح الجنود الرومان ممرات بين صفوفهم، مما أدى إلى دخول الفيلة إلى ممرات الموت هذه. الفيل التي لم تقتل استدارت وهربت ساحقة سادتها تحت أقدامها.
Each of my Roman enemies revealed a weakness that I could exploit. I had outwitted, outfought, and outlasted all of them. But not Scipio. Scipio had imitated my strategy, copied my tactics, and now I saw just how well he understood me. He ordered the cavalry he had taken from me to seal our fate, just as we had done to them at Cannae. At Zama, he used everything he'd learned from me to destroy me.
General! You've got to save yourself! You've got to save yourself! While you're alive, you will never feel safe! Nor can they ever be without hope! Save yourself, General!
هرب حنبعل من زاما. لقد انتهت الحرب وانتصرت روما. لكن طالما بقي حنبعل حيا لن تتمكن روما من الراحة. تمكنوا أخيرا من العثور عليه في بثنية شمال تركيا. حنبعل لن يعطي روما أبدا شرف قتله.
And now the time has come to rid the Romans of this hated old man.
War.
Pray that he does not fail.
If you had taken Rome when its doors were open to you, we wouldn't be standing here now.
Is that all of it?
Yes, General. I only wrote what he told me. I didn't...
I know. But if anyone writes the story of that man, it shall be the Romans.
كانت حرب حنبعل على وشك أن تجلب الدمار لروما، ولكن لأنه لم يستولي على روما بعد معركة كاناي فشل حنبعل في توجيه الضربة القاضية. فالتهديد الذي شكله صدم روما وجعلها تتحرك، وسريعا أصبحت القوة التي ستغزو يوما ما قرطاج ومعظم مناطق العالم المعروف آنذاك. حتى بعد انتحاره عاش حنبعل في عقول الرومان. إنه عبارة عن ذكرى مؤلمة وحضور مظلم. إنه أفظع كابوس تعرضت له روما.